Alright guys, welcome back. Episode 7. I got some few awesome goals for this episode actually. So I'm going to be starting off by doing the heart amulet, which is just a little side quest. I actually just did another YouTube video on it if you guys want to check it out, but I looked into a mod called Bobbly Hearts and it is super overpowered. I need to make some of these, which I need apples for, so I'm going to go find those. I did put an elevator block in, and I did fix our little food problem off camera. These are just little farmers that create carrots passively, and I obviously have a bunch of gold because I have that fortune pick, and I go to the nether and mine that, so infinite golden carrots basically. But let's go get some apples real quick. Which I found out this thing is pretty much a Paxel, so I should just be able to do that. And the fortune, I think, applies to that. It looks like it does because I just got 6 apples from that one tree. I'm not exactly sure how fortune works on this. I know this is ugly. I'll come through and I'll fix this all eventually. I just need about 10 apples, I believe. So let's do that. Might as well grab some wood while we're out here. Just a little bit more. Oh, crude oil. That'll come in handy eventually. A little bit more. I'm getting unlucky with the apples now. I need one more. Come on. One more apple. This is going to be the tree right here. I was going to have to remove this one anyway. You kidding me? I think I just got a bunch of mangoes? Oranges. This is the one. Yes. Okay. So now that I have all of that, we can make some relic apples, which I believe are fairly cheap as long as we have emeralds. I should actually check that real quick. I don't know. We'll see. Let's just make as many as we can. Oh, well, I guess not that cheap. And then witherbone, which I'm going to need to get from the nether. So actually, I guess for now, we can only have one heart because I need to get some more stuff for it. But now that we have this charm, we're just going to keep on upgrading it up. And we're going to get some more and more hearts. But my next mission is I really want to fix that mob farm over there and get it to be a lot more useful because the state it's in, it's not great. So let me get the sawmill because I think I'm going to need a few more boxes. What is it called? Mill. I thought it was called a sawmill. Sawmill, yeah. I guess I didn't collect it when I broke it. That is strange. Or maybe I put it back down? I did put it back down. I'm being an idiot. Okay. So now we got to get some logs, which I believe we just collected a bunch. And then throw them in here. And it'll slowly make us some sawdust. We should probably make a time in the bottle too. How do we make... Is it in this mod? And I keep on getting notifications. Time in... bottle. Is it seriously not a thing in this mod pack? I thought it was. Oh, okay. Just have to type the whole thing out. Whoa. Alright, Fluke's pickaxe I can get. Vengeance pickaxe I have. It is expensive in this mod pack. Okay, we'll get to that eventually, I guess. Neptunium, I'm assuming that's going to be something underwater. Isnium, I don't know. I have blaze gold. I can get that from my XP tank over there. Fluix I can get. Vengeance I have. What the crap is all this? Wow. Okay. I feel like it's normally a lot simpler to make than that. That's kind of crazy. But we can make some more cardboard boxes simply by doing that. So we're going to let this work. Also, this gives you a lot more planks than it normally would. It's a lot more efficient than just converting it normally. But while that's going, we can go get a start on this ugly thing. How many are we gonna need? It looks like 4. And then we are gonna Wait a second. Let me turn off all these mob fans too so I don't get thrown around. We'll be using these again. And then this one, that's off. And last one. Okay, let's go grab rest of the sawdust. Okay. Now we have enough cardboard boxes for everything. Boom. And let's get all those mined up. So now we have all the spawners right here. And I'm going to demo this whole thing real quick, and I will be right back. I'm not going to make you guys suffer through watching that. Alright guys, we're back. I went a little farther than just digging a hole. That's my bad. I almost blew up my hole, speaking of. Made it a bigger hole. But, so I got the spawners in there. I got the mob fans, which I need to put little range extenders on, I believe. Because if you look right here, I can kind of stand on the edge of the block without getting pushed in just a little bit. My inventory is completely full. And I know it's not beautiful. I never promised I was a good builder. But I think I have an idea for how we're going to be collecting all this stuff. So I just got to see if I can run that line. So my idea is, that's why I have all this flukes cable on me. I think if I put a chest down here, I might even just be able to use an item collector. I'm not super familiar with how these work. But let's see if I can make an item collector. I think you just need some obsidian and an ender pearl. Let me put all this stuff away too. Collect a bunch of random crap. But if I do a item collector, just a basic one. How do you make that one? About the same thing. I don't know which one's better. I'm gonna go with this one just because it seems a little cheaper. I'll put all that back. Now we have that item collector. I gotta put all this stuff into my mob grinder as well. Let's see how we can make those distance upgrades. This is what we need. So we just need a bunch of feathers. I probably need 4 of them. Okay, so we need a few more feathers. I know that there's a bunch of chickens that always spawn over here for some reason. So let's go see if we can find them. Right around here sometimes. Let's check the mini map. There is a chicken. Weren't rendering in. That's 1 chicken down, 1 feather. And normally over here there's some chickens too. Let's see. Chickens up here. Let's go over there. How we doing on power? We're doing alright. Where'd that chicken go? Okay. Somewhere down here. Boom. Another one right there. Let's get that guy. I thought I saw 3 on that map. There's one more right in front of me somewhere. Get out of the oil. No. It's like those ads where you gotta save the ducks from the oil with Dawn dish soap or whatever. Let's see what we can get over here. Maybe some more chickens. I do not see any. Alright, let's move around a little bit, see if any spawn in. Maybe over on this beach. Ah, that should be enough. I literally need like 2 more. Are you gonna show the chicken? It's over there. Other side of the house. Boom. No feather. Come on, come on. It's always when you're looking for one thing and you cannot find it. Sometimes the emus over here drop a lot of feathers. Let's go see if we can find one of them. Maybe on my way get lucky. Nope, couldn't be me, couldn't be me. Let's come through here one more time to see if we can spot one. Nope. You would think there'd be a bunch of chickens, but there's emus over here a lot of the time. Let's check the map. What are those things? Carp. Smallmouth bass on land. Strange. Armadillos. Seriously? Pigs that way. I guess let's explore this way a little bit and see if anything spawns in. I think that was a bunch right below me. A bunch of ostriches. Hopefully these drop feathers. I'm not exactly sure. Yes. Okay. Think that should be enough, but I always need feathers, so I'm just gonna wipe out the whole ostrich population over here. And then I thought there was one more. There we go. Yeah, now we got a bunch. Let's get rid of that. Got some chicken. Let's just throw some of this crap away. Boom. Okay, now we gotta find the base. I really should have a waypoint to it, honestly. Now I can make those distance upgrades. Feathers in there, distance upgrade. That, okay. Now I think that should be pretty much everything. We do need a chest. I think we have a bunch of iron chests in here that I might just steal. Yeah. Might even upgrade those up to gold. I think we got the spare gold for it, yeah. Okay. Okay, so how is this gonna work? So if I throw this chest right here, I throw slabs over it so nothing small will spawn on it, nothing can escape, and then I throw, I guess the item collector is going to need to go here. What configuration does this thing need? Oh, just range. I just honestly want it to collect everything down here. I don't know how exactly that works. Oh, it's 11 by 11. Okay, so actually that can be a little less. Just needs to make sure we get everything up and down. Which, is it XYZ? Shoot, wrong button again. Yeah, it's XYZ. So my height is the Y. So that'll be perfect. That'll grab everything from 5 blocks up. Let me test it real quick just to be sure. Looks like it's working. Just by the way, grab that cobble. But if I turn off my magnet and I drop something in that hole, it should just get sucked in. Let's see. Yeah, okay. So that'll work. Now I think we can take this storage bus, which is like an interface for the ME system on other storage units. I should be able to just run a cable straight to it. So I got to figure out kind of where I need to go from here. But I think if I just dig straight. Also, I found this weird cave in here, which I really need to fill up because I'm sure mobs have been spawning in here this whole time and I just didn't realize. But I think if I just mine straight through here, this, and now I find iron, coal, all the ores I've been looking for. I should run into something, I think. At least by the time I get next to the house. If not, then I'm going to start digging sideways. But like right around here, I should see some power cables or something on my side. Maybe not. Might be too low or too high. Just see where I'm at. Okay, so I was real close. So right here is where I have my carrot farm hooked up into. So I should be able to just steal a line from there. I'm not exactly sure if this is going to work the way I think it will. But this should allow, let me first of all turn my magnet back on so I don't get ores all up in here. Okay, and I guess I should have been filling that in as I went because stuff's going to spawn in there. Oh, darn it. Not well thought through. Okay, so now we got to take, let's just do andesite because I think it'll cover it up a little better for now. And we got to do andesite, andesite, andesite. And actually we need to also cover it up on that side. So let's just start here. A few of those, a few of those, a few of them, boom. And if I can get this working properly, this will be extremely overpowered. Because those cave creepers just drop so much useful loot. We'll see. And then this should just automatically feed it into my ME system, which then I might be able to set up some auto smelting. And we'll just always have ore. This kind of gets rid of the XP aspect of it, though, because I don't think I can collect XP from that. Bit of a bummer, but I think it's a fair trade-off. And there's also another mob that if you guys stay till the end, I'll make sure to show you guys that I'm going to be throwing in there. So don't miss out on that. It's extremely overpowered. Let me finish this up and I'll be right back. Alright, now that we got that all set up, I'm going to be doing this side. Same way. I think I have to fill it in over here as well, though, because I don't want nothing spawning in here. Of course, misclicked there. Boom. There's probably some random crap in there. We need to power up that mob grinder as well, which I think the best way to do, if I just go like this, does that work? I know it's not pretty, but then at least I can turn it off if I really need to. Now I need to be extremely careful because that thing will now one-shot me. Let's see if I can drop in there without getting flung at it. Ooh, no. I'm going to come from this way. Okay. Boom. Fill this all back in. And it didn't look like, I think I touched it and it didn't look like it hurt me. So actually it might not be able to do damage to me. I'm not exactly sure how that works. But if we test it real quick, let's trick our zombie friend right here into falling in. I'm starving to death as we speak. I'm not sure if it's working or not. I'm so confused what's happening. Oh, I'm using my thing. My jetpack's about to die, so I'm going to stop flying around in there. But it looks like it killed the zombie. I just tested out giving them more range, and actually I think the issue is their range is too long. So it's doing the opposite, and whenever they're both pushing in opposite directions, then it kind of equals out, and you don't get pushed at all, is I think the actual issue. So I'm not going to put those distance upgrades in there because they actually seem to make it worse. Let me charge this up real quick. And don't copy this farm design. I'm definitely, this is far from optimal. I'm not a pro at this. I'm just trying to get some easy loot. With any luck, that might work. We'll see. That'll be enough juice for now. I guess the only way to test it is to take these off. If I stand right here, he's going to try to go to the middle, I believe. So let me just do that. Because whenever there's multiple mobs down there, they'll be pushing each other around and they'll eventually fall in. I hope. He looks like he's not falling in. This is the one mob I actually need to test. So let me see. I'm on 63. That would be 62. I might want to throw this one lower just to be safe. Oh yeah, it worked. I think that killed him. I don't know if I accidentally killed him. So cave creeper. I'm actually going to throw this one to the lowest just to be safe. This one can go up here because the other mobs don't care about the height. Oh, my item collector stole my cardboard box. Whatever, I don't need that spawner. Let's just take these off. I think I'm gonna need to get some tinted glass, is what they call it, to actually make that work. We'll see. Cave creeper. It did work. I'm surprised it's dark enough down there for him to actually spawn. But he's pathfinding towards me. What if I get a little farther away? Yeah, I see it's going to be an issue. But I think once there's multiple, they'll kind of push each other in, yeah. Not going to say it's the most efficient design. Let's go get some tinted glass, I think is what it's called. I don't know if that's what we need. It doesn't need to be tough enough to withstand withers. It just needs to be dark enough to not let light through. I guess we can make a bunch of that though. What do we run out of? Oh, we need quartz glass for that? I don't think we do need quartz glass. I think we just need glass and we just wasted a bunch of quartz. Yeah. It happens. Let's grab some sand. Stack, I guess. Smelt that up real quick while we go place this. And it looks like we actually might need a significant amount. But let's just see. Oh, I love how the textures connect on this. That's actually gorgeous. But as we're just running around now, we should just kind of passively gain. Or, if it's all working properly. Oh, I have the blast furnace upgrading these, so it's not going to smelt anything. It's not. Or, that was dumb. And I guess we can do another stack in this one real quick. And I'll be back whenever that's all tinted up, I guess, so I can actually show you guys how efficient it is. Alright guys, we're back, and from what it looks like, it's working pretty well. I had to open it up a little bit down there so the mobs would fall in there a little easier. I probably got to pull those mob fans back one block because they're interfering with each other. But overall, excuse me, sorry, it looks like it's working really well. Let's see if our ores are going up at all. We got 1,051, 177. I think they dropped diamonds too. Let's see how many diamonds we have. 374. So if any of those numbers go up, that means it's working. Let's just sit here and watch for a second. Obviously, we're going to be getting arrows and all that stuff too. I also threw some sugar in those. There's all kinds of spawner modifiers that you can get in this mod pack. Sugar increases the spawn speed. I think comparators make them redstone activatable, so you can turn them on and off with redstone. You can make it so the AI is off. You can increase the spawn distance, the spawn rate, the number of entities, all kinds of stuff. But I just want to watch a few of them die. And if this works, I'm just going to AFK this and watch all this stuff build up. But there is one more mob that I really want to throw in here. So let's just see. I know that wasn't very many creepers, but let's just see if any of those numbers went up. So we're at 374 diamonds, 376. And then we got 4 iron. I think we got 1 gold, so that's working. The mob that we need to get now, though, is going to be quite difficult. So let's throw all this away. I was doing a bit of testing on it, and it was working alright. So let's see. So what we're going to need now is known as a mob swab. I think you guys have seen me do this before. Let's make one of them real quick. And then all we got to do is go find one of these. It's going to be in the nether. I wonder if blazes can spawn in the overworld. That would be pretty good too. Looking for a very specific structure. You know what? I wonder if my compass, my explorer's compass, or what is it called? Nature's compass. Might be able to point us towards this structure. I'm not exactly sure. I'm pretty sure it is associated with a biome. Excuse me. Okay, so it should be called like the ancient battleground or something. That might be it. I kind of doubt it. Okay, yeah, so that's in the overworld. That's not what we're looking for. I guess let's just fly around. Let's see if we maybe found one already, actually. Let's look around on the map a little bit and see if we can see anything. So it's known as an ancient battleground. I don't see anything. So let's just look around. This place is sweet. There's all kinds of stuff. Oh, shoot. I'm really lucky I had that on me. I think it just broke, too. That was clutch. Okay, I have to go charge my backpack and make a new wand. That could have been very bad. Alright, let me let that charge up. Let me, make a new one of these, and I'll be right back. Alright, so it's not charged up all the way. I only charged it to 5 million. But that should be more than enough to find what we need to find. Hopefully. I don't know. I haven't explored the Nether too much, but I don't think it's a super uncommon structure. I will take whatever this is, though. Just some gold and blaze rods. Those are also a modifier we can grab. These are just everywhere. Whoa. Alright. What's this? Oh, that's just a basalt delta. Oh. This is the thing with netherite in it. Let me just mine that real quick. Why didn't that... There we go. 4 netherite. Hell yeah. Whoa, they do a lot of damage. Let me heal up. Oh, shoot. The jet wand is going to kill me. I keep on trying to eat and it just throws me around. This is it right here, I think. Yes, this is what we need to swap. So let's let one spawn in. Yep. These things. Okay. So now that we have that mob swab, let me make sure I got it. DNA. Okay. I think that's all we need. Let's go home. We need 1 seed. I think if we just do spawn egg for any of these. Well, let's... Alright, let's do GM chicken feed. Is I think what it's actually called. Okay. Voice crack. And then I just need a bucket. Okay. Grab the experience. Speaking of which, I have a lot. I wish this thing held more, so I didn't have to have this all on me, but what are you gonna do? And now if we take this, throw it in here. I don't think chickens are going to be spawning at nighttime, so let's sleep real quick. And now we just need to go find a chicken. We should get a spawn egg for a very, very useful mob. Let's see. Chicken. My luck with chickens has not been good today, but I did just see an Enderman. Did it despawn already? Jeez, okay. That was just some bad luck. on, chicken. Every mob you can think of. 1,000,000 sheep. But no chicken. Let's run down here a little bit. Get some more stuff to spawn in. Nope. Come on, there's got to be chickens in this field. Just 1.5 million sheep. Wow, my luck sucks today. Just come over here a little bit. Any chickens? This is ridiculous. What the hell? Ah, bunch of chickens. Only took a year. Okay, so now if we take one of these, feed it. Happy birthday, Django. Boom. And we have our ancient night spawn egg. So this is going to be replacing probably, I guess, the zombies we don't really need. That'll replace the zombies. Let's get out of there because those things are actually very strong. I cannot. Okay, there we go. Now let's see if they'll actually spawn. Yes. That is amazing. Does not look like they get one shot here. Let's close this up and see if they still track us down over here. And their drops are extremely, extremely valuable. Oh, they actually kill other mobs too. Okay, so if we go look in here, one of those drops is, if I can find it, Netherite scrap. So we have 3 right now. If we come over here and let this run for a second, they should just slowly accumulate Netherite, which is extremely, extremely overpowered. If they'll spawn. See, this is with maxed out like speed upgrades too, and it's still running slow. I'll need to fix it. I think it's probably something to do with my farm. I don't think it's because those are slow or anything. I think I just don't have the most efficient farm here. But it spawns them like 4 at a time, which is crazy. I gotta fix that. I don't know exactly what I should do about it, but yeah, they get stuck on each other and don't fall in. Yeah, they're killing all the other mobs. Okay, so now there's been a decent amount that have died. Let's check how much netherite scrap we have now. So we went from 3 to 6, just like that. And with all this gold right here that I also just accumulated while I was in the nether, should be able to make some netherite ingots. Boom. That's awesome. Awesome. And now I just need to... Let me think. So I need a smithing table. I'm going to need that as well. I don't exactly know how to get those, if I'm being honest, either. But we have the smithing table now. If I'm lucky, I might already have one, honestly. Netherite. No, I don't. There's probably some kind of loot that you get in the nether. Most likely. Let me just sit here and farm this a little bit, get some netherite built up. Alright, so I sat here for probably about 5 minutes, not even, and we already got a bunch of scrap. Yeah, that's awesome. It also, unfortunately, fills up with a lot of swords too, I believe. What is it going to be called? Claymore, maybe? Alright, let's just scroll through down to the... Let's go into this one. Scroll to the bottom, and it's going to be these right here. The decrepit flamberge, or whatever. It builds up a lot of these. Which that is actually substantially better than the weapon I'm using right now. So I will switch that out. How does that look? Pretty cool. Okay. But, so the next step is going to be putting that netherite to use. So let's go find a basalt, whatever you call it. I'm not good with the words. The basalt, structure. I can't even remember what it's called. Delta, maybe? No, that's the biome itself. Honestly, you might be able to find one of these smithing templates in these two. I'm not exactly sure. If I could click the frickin' chest, jeez. Come on. This thing's just too quick. Yeah, no. Let's keep on looking. Find a few structures along the way. Free gold. Will not pass that up. Is that a... Oh, it's just a rare. I thought it was an epic. It's just a big... I wonder if this... Oh, I put away the compass like an idiot. I bet you the compass could show me where one is. But let's just look around. A bastion. Bastion remnant. That's what it's called. Only took me 20 minutes. Honestly, getting around in the nether, I like this, the wand almost better than the jetpack. That's one right there. Yeah, this sword is great. Copper sword, I'll take some spells, a gem, any kind of essence, a bastion ring. Might as well grab it. An iron block, that's useful too. Don't need that. Tablet, sure. It's a whole party up here, I guess. Jeez. Okay. Golden apple, sure. Essence. Any kind of armor trim, obviously we're grabbing. More spells. I think it's the same armor trim, but I'll grab it. Gem. Nether banana. No, thank you. Okay. That looks like it's everything useful up here. And I'm not exactly sure if it's a specific chest that I need to grab it out of in here. I'm not too good with any of the new updates. Used to be a big gamer, not so much anymore, so I'm not super familiar with any of the new structures or mechanics or anything. Where is the opening in this thing? Am I just... I'm so confused. Am I in it? What the... That looks like... Ooh. Okay, I'm now in it. And very damaged and being chased. Let me get up here. Okay. Let me see what I can find. Found a chest. I know you guys are hiding my smithing template. Jeez. Oh, I did not realize they did. Well, I just lost all my experience. Let's see if /back works in the nether. It does, but they aren't supposed to be able to attack me when I'm in ghost mode. Well, did not think that one through. I have to go there, grab my stuff, and very quickly fly away. Let's see what the cooldown's on. 1 second. Okay, I'm gonna look down to start and just see. Jeez, they literally one-shot me. Okay, we gotta try one more time. Okay, all right, we got out of there. Oh, that's why this thing was... What is that glowing? I don't know. Let me just block it off so no one can get me. So we got iron, a lodestone, peridot, blaze gold, sure. Vampiric gloves. That does what I think it does. That's awesome. Yes, those are going on immediately. Lifesteal. I don't know if we're just getting unlucky or if I'm being an idiot. I don't understand how this structure works. It's just kind of a mess. Okay, maybe there's just not one here. Oh, it looks like there's more levels. Some of them hit like a truck, and then some of them do like no damage, and I don't get it. Have a better pickaxe. Take all that. I'll take that. The gem. Throw all that in there. Arcane essence. Gold, sure. Soul speed, yeah. Magic siphon. Bunch of cool stuff, but not the cool thing I'm looking for. What do you have? 2. Okay. So it looks like it keeps on going down even. Wow, these things are big. It's just a dead end. Like, I don't... I think they leave you alone if you wear golden... Oh, I think the brutes maybe do more damage or something like that, because the other ones didn't say brute. Well, there's a bunch of gold. Out of power again. I think I might have just got unlucky and this remnant doesn't have any smithing templates in it. Let me do some research real quick. Let me make sure I'm not being an idiot and they're actually found in here. And I'll be right back. Okay, so sorry my camera just cut out there for a second, guys. That's my bad. But we did end up making the smithing templates. I was farming my creeper farm over there for a little while, so I got some emeralds. So I made one more relic apple. We're short wither bones, but now I have one more heart down there, as you can see. I think it's been a pretty productive episode. We got a nice mob farm going. I think you guys missed this as well. It's not as good as the armor I have on right now, but I have a full set of netherite armor now. So that's going to be extremely useful because you can upgrade that to adamantium and then I think vibranium and then unobtainium. And then that's pretty much the best armor set in the game. So that's definitely a big improvement from what we had. Empty that all out. So in the next episode, I think we're going to be trying to get into some apotheosis so we can get some good enchants on that armor, get it upgraded, all that jazz. I want to do some more building. I'm not good at it, but I think I want to get like a big power generation building going on right here and make that like a generator. And I want to figure out a better way to attach this mob farm to the rest of my loot, because I'm not liking how full it's getting. If I can show you guys, let me sleep real quick so these mobs go away, because it's getting really full really quick. I think I need to set up like an auto trash can sorter type of deal and only hold on to like the gunpowder, the diamonds, the emeralds, all that. And I wonder if there's almost a way to just directly transfer it into my ME system. I know there is a way, but I gotta figure out how, because I'm not super familiar with it yet. There's so many stupid mobs everywhere. Just like this dude's hitbox is so small because he's a baby. Okay, spider jockey, that's rare. But if I check in here, I bet you this thing's pretty much full. Yeah. So all these decrepit swords are filling it up. Armor is obviously filling it up. What I really want to make sure we have enough slots for is diamonds. Let's have a slot for that. We need to make sure we have enough for iron, gold. I think we might just do it this way for now and let everything else despawn. Gunpowder is obviously nice. Did I do emeralds? No, let's do emeralds. Just all this stuff that I'm going to want a decent amount of. And then the rest of this really... Oh, netherite scrap, obviously, too. The rest of this isn't too valuable to me, so I'm not that worried about it. I'll probably farm this a little bit off camera. Let some of that stuff build up, because that's going to be useful for us. But if you guys made it this far in the episode, I very much appreciate it. This was a little bit more of a building / exploration type video, so decided I'd step away from the tech mods a little bit for this one. I think I might have bored some people last time. If you guys liked it, please like, share, comment, all that stuff. If you guys want to see anything new or you want to see a mod, comment it below. I will try to get to it, and I'm pretty good about responding to. I appreciate you guys watching, and peace.